The agenda for this particular video is to explore efficient and simple data analytics utilizing tools like Solver and GoalSeek, Data Table, Scenario Manager, and exploring the potential of Analysis toolpack. We have a simple data set which calculates the total sales based on quantity and price, calculates the gross profit based on cost per unit, and then calculates earnings before tax given the operating and non-operating expense. Finally, considering the tax expense, the net income is calculated. Understand that in our day-to-day professional context, we may need to perform simple but efficient data analytics to explore the possibilities that could arise given a change in certain business context. In this background, certain Excel tools enable us to use simple yet efficient functions to make our task more efficient and achieve a range of objectives. So, the given data set has the following requirements. We'll use Solver to estimate the price to achieve a certain profitability with certain constraints. And we'll try to do the same without any constraint using a tool called GoalSeek. We'll then use Data Table to analyze the possible profitability given a combination of price and quantity. We'll use Scenario Manager to dynamically explore different scenarios of price and quantity and then explore possibilities with Analysis toolpack. In the given data set, the existing net income or net profitability is 120,000, while we want to chase a target of 150,000 by changing the price. So we want to know that price level which will ensure this target. Let's try to use the Solver tool to achieve the same. We'll go to the Data tab, click on Solver. It opens a dialog window which provides us an option to set a particular objective cell to maximum, minimum, or to a particular value by changing a particular variable cell and subjecting it to a particular constraint. Let's say I want to set the objective cell F12, that is net profitability, to a value of 150,000. And I want to do this by achieving a change in the price of the product. And at any point in time, I do not want this price to go above 12. So I'll set that as a constraint that the price cell, which is cell F3, cannot achieve a value higher than 12. Press OK, and we are ready to solve this problem using the Solver tool. Press Solve, press OK, and as you can see, Solver has highlighted that the price which will be able to achieve a net income of 150,000 is 10.3750 and made the calculation as well for us. So you can add many more constraints and try to achieve a particular objective by using this tool. Similarly, the same thing could be achieved by using the function called GoalSeek. However, that function does not allow us to use any particular constraints. Let's go to data and let's then go to the what if analysis and click on GoalSeek. It opens a dialog window which says set a particular cell, which is F13 for us here, to a particular value which is 150,000 as desired by changing cell, which is price. And as you can see, there is no option to add any constraint here. I'll press OK and it says that it has found a particular solution and changed the cell where the solution is supposed to be provided. So the idea is a simple analysis like this could be performed using both Solver as well as the GoalSeek tools. Now let's explore the potential of the Data Table tool. So here I have a particular quantity, 100,000. I have a particular price at 10. What I want to see is how my net profitability or net income will differ if the quantity goes down to 80,000, 90,000, 70,000 or any other number, and the price also moves from, let's say, 7 to 15. In order to do that, I'll create a table and here I'll include the range of prices in this particular row from 6 to 15. And here I'll include a range of quantity from 70,000 units to 150,000 units. And at the amalgamation of this row and this column, I'll simply connect it with the cell where net profitability is calculated. Please ensure that there is a formula included in this particular cell. So as you can see, I've included the quantity in columns and included the price in rows. Now starting this cell, I'll select the entire range, go to data, go to what if analysis and go to data table. It asks me for two inputs, row input and column input. So as mentioned, the row includes the price. So I'll click here and select the cell where I have the price in the original calculation. And then for column, because I have quantity in column, I'll select the cell where I have the quantity, press OK, and it gives me a particular range. What does it mean? It means that if the price is 6 and the quantity is 70,000, I'll end up making a loss of 140,000. How do we know if the data provided is correct or not? Go to the cell which includes the same price and the same quantity as the original data, and it should give you the same output as earlier. With a price of 10 and a quantity of 100,000, your net income was 120,000, which is the case here as well. Let's try and change the price to 6 and the quantity sold to 70,000. And as predicted, the net income is negative 140,000. So now I can perform a simple analysis and see how exactly my profitability will differ if the quantity ranges from a particular amount to a particular amount and the price ranges from a particular amount to a particular amount. Next, let's make it more dynamic by using a tool called Scenario Manager. Using the same data, I want to see what will happen if there is a recession and the quantity falls to 30,000. What if everything goes as per the plan and the quantity remains at 100,000? And what will happen if there is a boom and the quantity goes up to 150,000? So I'll go to the data tab, press on what if analysis and scenario manager. The scenario manager tool allows you to add as many scenarios you want. Click on add. Scenario name is recession. What will happen in recession? The cell containing the quantity of goods will change. Let's connect it to that. And it'll change to what? It'll change to, press OK. It'll change to, let's say, 30,000. Okay. Add another scenario. Let's say this scenario is normal. And it means this quantity which is included in cell F3 will change to what? It will remain same at 100,000. And finally, I want to add another scenario, boom, in which case the quantity which is contained in cell F3 will change to what? It will change to, let's say, 150,000. Press OK. Press show. So you see, now I have the option of going to any scenario and press show, and it will change the calculations as required. Once I have added this scenario manager, I can go to the tool again, press on scenario manager and see what will happen if a particular scenario happens in the future. So again, a simple but efficient analytics tool. Finally, we'll explore the possibilities of the analysis toolpack. If you go to the data tab and click on data analysis, it gives you a range of possibilities. In case you are not able to see this data analysis, you go to file, click on more, click on option, click on add-ins, click on manage and add Excel add-ins there and press go. It gives you another dialog window. So make sure you check analysis tool back there, and this will be applicable for the solver add-in as well. So once you have it, you go there and you see the kind of functionalities that are possible with it. Something which could be related to our day-to-day business functionality or our professional requirement is calculation of correlation between two variables. How exactly sales is dependent on the GDP growth of a particular country. For example, you can run a descriptive analysis or a descriptive statistical analysis tool as well. Given a set of data, you can calculate all the measures of descriptive statistics like means, variance, and so on and so forth using this tool. You can create histograms. You can run a simple regression analysis doing the same. You can perform sampling analysis or anything else that is possible using this particular